You're building things. Side projects, tools, scripts. You know your code works. So why does your GitHub activity page look like a ghost town? Here's the thing. Contributing to open source feels intimidating. You stare at a massive code base, thousands of issues, a contribute guide that reads like ancient scroll. Where do you even start? The truth nobody tells you, open source mastery isn't about being a genius architect. It's about being useful. And you start by scratching your own itch. The best first contribution is already in front of you. What library or framework do you use every day? What tool makes you mutter, there has to be a better way? That's your starting point. Let me walk you through exactly how to make your first pull request. Step 1. Find a project you actually use. Not the project you think you should contribute to because it's famous or impressive. The one you rely on. The CLI tool that's always open in your terminal. The React component library you use in every side project. The Python package you import without thinking. You already understand the problem domain. You're already familiar with the documentation. You already care about the outcome. That's half the battle won. Step 2. Explore the project's community. Every healthy project has communication channels, GitHub issues, Discord servers, Slack communities, discussion forums. Lurk for a week. Read through open issues. Look at how maintainers respond to contributors. Pay attention to the vibe. Some communities are welcoming to newcomers. Others are less so. You want the former. Look for projects that tag issues as good first issue or help wanted. Look for maintainers who respond helpfully, not dismissively. The community culture will make or break your experience. Step 3. Identify a first task. Don't try to fix a critical bug or redesign the architecture on day 1. Start small, really small. Documentation fixes are perfect. Typos, unclear explanations, missing examples. You'll be shocked how many projects have docs that haven't been touched in years. A 5-minute clarification can save hundreds of developers hours of confusion. Test improvements are another easy win. Add a test case for an edge condition that isn't covered. Update a test that's brittle or outdated. Test contributions are low risk, high value, and maintainers love them. Or fix something that annoys you personally. That CLI flag that should have a shorthand but doesn't. That error message that's cryptic instead of helpful. That installation instruction that only works on Linux but the tool runs everywhere. Step 4. Make your contribution the right way. Open source has etiquette. Learn it before you ship. Check for a contributing guide. Most projects have one. Read it. Follow it. If the project requires you to run tests before committing, run the tests. If they want a specific commit message format, use that format. If they ask you to sign a contributor license agreement, sign it. Your first pull request might get rejected. That's normal. Maintainers often provide feedback. Listen to it. They're not rejecting you. They're teaching you the project standards. Iterate. Resubmit. Learn. Here's the hard part. Anticipation of rejection that never actually happens. Most developers who've never contributed to open source imagine that maintainers will tear apart their code, that they'll be exposed as imposters, that their pull request will become a public spectacle of incompetence. I've contributed to dozens of projects. I've reviewed hundreds of pull requests. I have never seen a maintainer respond with anything other than gratitude for a genuine contribution, even imperfect ones, especially imperfect ones when the contributor is clearly trying to help. The fear is in your head. The reality is that most maintainers are thrilled someone cares enough to contribute anything at all. The other hard part, time. Open source contribution happens outside your day job, outside your family obligations, outside your life. It's a 4th shift, and you're already tired. Start with 15 minutes a week. 1 documentation fix. 1 test improvement. 1 small thing. Consistency beats intensity. A tiny contribution every week compounds into significant impact over a year. This week, do 1 thing. Pick a project you use, open an issue, and write a single documentation improvement. Not a pull request yet. Just an issue describing what's unclear and how you'd fix it. If you're nervous, that's okay. Post the issue link in the comments. I'll take a look. Someone else might too. Community works like that. Open source isn't about being the smartest person in the room. It's about making the room smarter for everyone. Start where you are. Use what you know. Help the next person. Comment below. What's the first project you want to contribute to? And if this video helped you see open source differently, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.